Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and today we're going to be doing a Foundations draft. Set just came out on Arena. It comes out on paper officially tomorrow, so I don't really know what I'm doing, so it'll be fun. We'll have a good time. I know some of the cards, but honestly, most of the cards I've encountered so far are cards that... hey, Vons, how are you doing? Most of the cards I encountered so far are cards that have impacted card prices when I was doing the Market Watch videos. So there's a lot of cards in the set. I don't even know what they are. So this will be fun. We'll see. It's a core set, so I don't want to underestimate it, but usually those are pretty simple. I know this one's a little more complicated, but as far as mechanics go, a lot of evergreen mechanics, it looks like, and other relatively intuitive and well-known mechanics. So we'll see how the draft goes and everything. I'll give it a few minutes for everybody to come in. First one here, Vons. First one in the chat. Thank you for that. Welcome. So, I don't know if any of y'all got to play this set yet. I haven't done a stream in a while. I've been still trying to get everything set up. And let me know as it goes, either in the chat or in the comments section, if there's anything audio-wise or presentation-wise you'd recommend going forward for the future. So hopefully the audio is all synced up correctly and everything. So let me know if that sounds all right and all. But we'll get into it here in just a few moments. So you've got a few people coming in, which is nice. I know I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm not expecting a lot of people to show up. But if we get a few, hey Cyberpunk, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. So, I was just saying we're going to do a Foundations draft. It's my first one. I don't know anything about the set, really, so it's going to be entertaining, I'm sure. It's going to be entertaining, if nothing else. So, I don't know. I used to draft, I can't remember which core set it was. Was it 2021 or was it 2020 that had, basically, you had to do black and blue, or you weren't drafting it right? So I'm doing good, thank you, Cyberpunk. Been busy, of course, doing the Market Watch videos on the weekends. I've been trying to get this streaming stuff set up and working better. I have a new internet connection, and that's been awesome, so that's working well. Now I just got to get into doing a few of these, making sure the audio is good and everything. So yeah, I've been busy with that, but and working the stuff in around real life, how that goes. But other than that, I mean, things have been good. So, I'm going to work on the Market Watch next few days. 2021, Cesareo, yeah, that was classic. I remember, like, even if you had a bad blue-black deck, it was, like, still the best thing you could do. Like, you did not want to touch, like, any other color. It was so lopsided. I can't even remember the cards in it now. I remember there was an unblockable blue creature, a couple unblockable creatures, I think. But yeah, it was quite good. It was quite good. Hopefully this is more balanced. I'm assuming it's more balanced. I hope. Murders at Carlisle Manor. I see they have a quick draft of that up this week. I actually had fun drafting that set, and I did a number of streams when that set was the set that was out. And it was really weird. It was a weird environment, but I kind of liked it. I was having fun with it. So I only did one Bloomburrow draft, but I liked it. I streamed, and I think I did like 1 or 2 off air. Yeah, I think maybe 2 off air. But so I didn't draft that very much, but I really did like it a lot. I think I did 1 Dustmorn, which I did not stream, and yeah, I mean that seemed fine too. Yeah, Vons, definitely agreed. It is a fun... I don't know why. Like, I know a lot of people didn't like it because it was strange. It didn't feel like regular Magic. It felt like everything was aggressive. Like, no matter what color combination you're in, you had to go aggro. And, I don't know, it was just kind of fun, though, because it was just different. But, yeah. Hey, Zeromus, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see ya. So, we got a few viewers in. Maybe I'll get started. We'll start moving into the menu anyway. Premium draft. So, yeah. I mean, the real trick is just to get your gems back. That's what I'm going for today. As always, if I can get my gems back, I'm pretty happy. I've been successful. I think I bought gems one time, and I'm still up. I'm positive from where I was. So I also have this token for a free event, or it's a jump in token. Okay. Yeah, Vons. Yeah, right. Like that set was a trip. I don't know. Like some of my streams that I did back then were actually kind of fun to watch. I had a couple good ones. Where I think I went 7. Did I go 7-0 on stream? I went at least 7-1. I may have gone 7-0. But yeah, I really like that set. I went 7-0 on my first Bloomburrow draft, which I did not stream. I should have, huh? And I had an awesome squirrel deck. It was like a really like graveyard intensive squirrel deck, and it was like perfect. But all right, let's see. Might as well get started, I guess. I've given some folks time to come in, and like I said, I'm not expecting too many people to show up. I haven't been streaming much, so yeah. If anything, people will. If I do it more regularly and maybe have a set schedule in the future, then that's a little different. But oh, really, Zeramos? You like the set? Yeah. Dustmore, I only played it once, so it's hard for me to judge. Like, I wasn't like super like, oh, this is amazing, and that like Bloomburrow kind of caught me, and I don't know, maybe it's because I got a really good deck like the first time I drafted, but like Bloomburrow I thought was kind of fun. It reminded me of just a little bit of Lorwyn, kind of sort of. Lorwyn I think was probably a little tighter mechanically. Definitely more powerful cards in that set, but that was a long time ago. It was a different time. But yeah, I had fun with it. Dustmore didn't catch me like I thought it would, because I kind of like the theme, and I like the idea that some of these cards were based on like contemporary horror movies from like the 80s and 90s. I thought that was really cool, but for whatever reason, when I saw the set, it just didn't hook me. I don't know. Maybe I just need to I didn't give it much of a chance. I didn't see probably a lot of it. So yeah, definitely power-wise, yeah, agreed. There's not a ton in there that makes you say, oh, this is huge. I mean, some of the cards did get standard play because it was rotation and all, but, I don't expect a lot of it, other than the talents. The talents were good. Like, I'll give them that. The talents were great, but there's not a lot of other stuff in there. Just a few cards here or there, but yeah, flavor win, definitely. No doubt. So yeah. Right, like that type of stuff. I don't know, like I think it's cool because it's not like Universes Beyond where it's like, here's Ghostbusters and here they totally are on the card, but like, yeah, they're like throwing like allusions to like these tropes. I thought was cool. Like, I liked the the idea of okay, you have this haunted appliance trope, or you have the VHS tape, or like that type of stuff. I thought was cool without crossing that line into like we're doing a Poltergeist set or something like that, like. So not that I mind, like Universes Beyond, like personally I'm probably a little more lax about it than a lot of people, because my philosophy on it is, well, the properties I really like. Now, the problem is the properties I'm not into, I'm just not into, right? Like Spider-Man, I'm excited for that. I want to see Spider-Man. I want to see what that looks like. I'm not a Lord of the Rings person, though. So, like I watched the first movie. I never read the books. I never watched the second or third movies or The Hobbit. I know of the story, but, like, I'm not engulfed, kind of entrenched in that. So to me, that set just didn't do anything for me, I never played Assassin's Creed, really, so I wasn't really into that. Or Fallout. I played that a little bit years ago, but yeah, like, it's got to be the right, like, and I get it. Like, each of these sets has a fan base that's going to totally tap into it and come and hopefully stay and play Magic. But when I see a set that's just not something I'm into, it's just like, it's not something I'm into. Final Fantasy could be interesting because I like some Final Fantasy games and stories, not all. But, the ones that cross over into my interests, I might like. But Spider-Man, like, I want to see Spider-Man. So it's like, it's almost like a morbid curiosity. I want to see what a Spider-Man Magic set looks like. Hopefully it's cool. I don't know if it will be, but I'm hoping it is. Because I like Spider-Man. I've read the Spider-Man comics and stuff, so I want to see that. Yeah, the art in Final Fantasy is going to be killer, because Final Fantasy art's always killer, right? If nothing else, it's gotta be that. We'll have to see how the set is and everything, and how much they use like different games. Like, obviously 7 is a big fan favorite. I love 7. That was one of the games I played. The new, and they have the new versions of it, which are really cool too. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of cards from 7. But the other, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what that looks like. Yeah, it is a little odd when you see like real people. Like, that when I first saw the Walking Dead set, that was like, this is strange, right? Like, that was the first like Universes Beyond, and it wasn't a video game property or a cartoon or a comic book. It was, well, Walking Dead was a comic book, but that was based more on the TV show, so it had the actors on the cards and stuff, which seems strange to me now. Yeah, overuse of anime art, I agree. Like, it's an art style. Some people love it. Some people, probably don't like it as much. And I'm one of those people, I never got into anime, so like, I don't have a problem with anime art. And in fact, I think a lot of it looks cool, and some of it I know crosses over. Like, Final Fantasy obviously has those anime qualities to it, and I do like the art there. But when they start kind of throwing anime art into random sets and random secret layers or something, I'm kind of like, oh, okay, but for someone else, I'm sure it's like a huge win, right? Like, so yeah, it definitely, right? Like, you're like that, and I think that's the thing. As much as those of us who are more hardcore and like Magic to be Magic, every time they do something different, like anime art or a Spider-Man set or Lord of the Rings or whatever it is, like, it does draw new eyes to the product, and hopefully some of them, even if a small percentage of them, stick around. Like, that's great for the game's health overall, right? Like, so I can't argue with that. I think that's the smart thing to do, especially over time. I've noticed, and I think this happened for a variety of reasons. Sometimes Wizards drop the ball on certain things and upset the fan base. Other times, we had the whole recent Commander issues that upset part of the fan base, and just the fact that we had the big price spike in 2021 and the big market crash, and that was not just Magic, that was every collectible across the board went through that. There are a lot of hardcore players that have left. Like, in this last year, I mean, I can't gain subscribers. I do get new subscribers, but I lose more than I gain at this point. And whenever something happens controversial, Wizards makes a new announcement or something bad happens, I see my subscriber count just drop. So we need new people to come in and reinfuse the game, and maybe they're more casual, so they're not watching videos like I make right now. I know Commander videos do very well, but I don't know about anything else right now. So, we'll see. Hopefully those people will become more hardcore players over time, though. Yeah, the Bloomberg art was legit. Agreed, Kier. Agreed. Zero. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying there. Like, I like Magic being Magic as well. So, like, I don't mind taking a detour to another set. Now, half your standard sets a year, that seems like a lot, but I don't mind the detour. But yeah, eventually take me back to Ravnica or Shadowmoor or Lorwyn, or like I do want to say Kamigawa, right? Like that's still Magic, right? Yeah, and so I still want that, and I hope we get enough of it. Now the way they pump out sets, maybe we will. At some point, like, there's too many sets anyway. So I don't know. Well. Zeramos, I hear you. I've been playing for a long time too. Well, I mean, mostly in recent years has been Arena for me, but yeah, I used to play Paper and used to go to every pre-release. Now I don't really do that. Of course, when I started doing the channel, I started kind of getting out of that because I was working on the weekends to make videos, so I didn't make it to pre-releases anymore and stuff. I kind of lived through my viewers telling me how their experience was. I know pre-releases aren't as big now, or paper tournaments in general aren't as big now as they used to be, with the exception of like some of the Magic cons have been successful, but they're a little more casual events. They're like you know, entertainment conventions with the cosplay and with all the other stuff going on. So yeah, but I miss the old days too of going to the pre-releases regularly and playing with the same people, you know, at the store and stuff. You know, it doesn't seem like it's like that. I'm sure in some places it is, but it hasn't been like that for me for a while, especially since I've been doing the channel. But it's funny, I talk about card prices and cards going up in value, down in value. I don't buy any cards. I don't buy any paper cards. I'm interested in it. I think that's really cool. I think it's a cool kind of side piece to the hobby, but yeah, I don't really participate in that. I just kind of watch it, you know, but it's fun. Oh, that's cool, Kier. Yeah, if you can still get out to them, like, by all means, like, I'm sure it's fun, especially if you have a good store, a good place to go. I remember back in the day when before they had the Play Network set up where you had to have the storefront and everything, there used to be tournament organizers that would just run big pre-releases like in hotels and stuff. I went to some of those and they were fun, you know. They were like a lot bigger events, sometimes a lot of different side events and stuff. And then it was with Return to Ravnica. I remember they said you had to have a store, and the tournament organizer, they were doing something for charity, so I guess they got Wizards permission to do one more like event that wasn't in a store. And I went to that one, and it was a lot of fun, and it was a little smaller because like people, I think at that point, thought maybe they weren't going to be able to do them anymore. And Sheldon Menery was there. I got to talk to Sheldon Menery and his wife, and it was really cool. It was really cool. He was kind of spell slinging with some people, like if they weren't paired up in the round or whatever. So it was really cool. So I'm glad I had that experience. And after that, that tournament organizer did get a storefront, so he was able to still do tournaments and stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of a nice memory anyway. Yeah, COVID hurt a lot of the game stores and everything, and the market for collectible. Well, we had the boom and then the bubble and then the burst, basically. But yeah, a lot changed for sure. A lot changed. Yeah, Zeramos, and that's sad because I've had that situation too, where I've lived in areas where it's like I have a great game store and then I move and not such a great game store, and like it's just not fun when you have a bad game store. You know, that was before I had the channel. You know, when I met him, so you know, I didn't have that to talk about or anything, but like I didn't do the channel to a number of years after that. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone. Sometimes I wonder if anyone from the Magic community like stumbles on my channel. But I do have people that follow me, like you know, a few people that follow me on YouTube that have been subscribers and stuff. You know, here and there I'll see people, but yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. So glad I have that memory. And I remember, you know, Sheldon and his wife were just so nice. They were like, his wife like baked cookies and was giving cookies out to everybody. It was like they were just so kind, you know. So but yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I forget what charity they were doing, something for charity there at the time. I forget what it was, but yeah, so that's why I think they were there to promote that. But yeah, so anyway, might as well get started. Y'all are here to see a draft. I think they were chocolate chip, if I remember. I believe. So yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, I could tell Magic stories all day. I should probably get to drafted. But all my Magic stories, I mean, other than the stuff I do with the channel, making the videos and stuff, most of my Magic stories are from like that time period, you know. But I used to play, like, I had a good group of friends that used to play for a while. A couple different times, like in my life, right? Yeah, you find people that play. Then I moved a number of times, so you know, you kind of like, you know, leave, and then you leave behind the game store and everything. But oh, that's cool, Zeramus. Well, have a great day. Have a great. Oh, I just read that quick. No, I was thinking you were going off to work. Now you're off from work. So very cool. So I'm glad you got to make it for the draft and for the video. So, all right, let's see what happens. No promises. I really don't know hardly anything that's in the set. So this is going to be a wild ride, everybody. Okay, I do know to look for signpost cards though. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose one. Exile another target creature you control, or return that creature on the battlefield under someone's control. Soft flicker, or create a 1/1. That's pretty good. What's the other rare? Enters landfall whenever you controls double. Okay. So they're both pretty good. Any other like big cards that I know that jump out at me here? I like Burglar Rat. Great common. Part of me's like, do I want to just like go with this and do like the flyer thing? I might do that. Yeah, the Hydra, that's the other card that's got my eyes. Mine is my eyes, the Hydra. I guess I have a few seconds. Man, it only costs 3. It's one. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's do the Hydra. I like taking the signpost cards when you can, but like, that is good. Okay, there's a Shivan Dragon. I know how to play that card. I should take that. What else is here? I would choose a creature type. Might be a little early to take something like that. Here's a flyer. I mean, I could try green red. You like the banner? The only thing is, I don't know. Well, maybe it doesn't matter much. I was going to say, I don't know how consistent like my creature types will be, but, you know, maybe if you just buff 1 or 2 things, it's good enough. It does cost 5, though. I kind of wanted the dragon. You think so? I don't know. It's Shivan Dragon, though. What do I do? Alright, I'm going to take the banner. It's probably the more professional adult pick, huh? So, hey, Geert. Yeah, at this point, well, we'll see what's open. I wouldn't mind doing some Gruul. This creature enters with 8 revival counters on it. If you cast it, when it dies, if it had a revival counter, returns to the battlefield 1 fewer counters. So that's good if you're playing a sacrifice deck. 5 damage to target creature. That just might be the pick here. I might just take that. Target creature gains haste. That's not bad. If we wheel something like that. Yeah, 9 lives I think could be good, right? It's a good blocker. I feel like I don't really want it though unless I have like a sack thing going, which I could still do. I mean, it's early. As opposed to taking the removal there, I don't think that would have been the wrong choice. Creature doesn't untap during its untap step, so it's morbid. Yeah. I always liked this card, Fanatical Firebrand. I do like that card. I also like Burglar Rats a lot. A lot. This is a strong 6-drop. What is this? One other creature enters. One is a 4/4 creature token flying. That seems decent. Could do Naya Cats. I kind of like Dragon Trainer. I don't know why I'm got dragons on the mind today. I might go with that. It seems like for that cost, it's pretty efficient. Create tokens that copy target creature you control, accept it as haste, then you sack it, flashback. Okay. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield, if you attack, exile, tap 2 cards to your library, choose one of them. Until end of turn, you may play it. You probably want that in like a Boros deck. This creature deals 2 damage to any target if you raided. Yeah, Gruul seems, from what I'm seeing here, like pretty good. I must admit, like I'm not seeing a lot of green right now. We'll have to see where that goes. But I'm getting a ton of red. Well, here's something. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, the pick. As long as I can get some green. Yeah, that's a good point, Zeramuse. We can look for some ramp as well. Green, yes, green and blue, I think, is where you find the ramp. So we hopefully should get something in green. That Firebrand. That's fun, but I don't know how relevant that's going to be. I might just take the Firebrand here. Here's some green cards. Anything interesting? A Giant Growth. It's always good. This might work if we're doing Stompy. We need some 2-drops, so I think that's good. Take the call. I just missed that one. Was that the? Was that? That's not what I took, was it? I don't know. I always kind of wish the chat, especially early in the pack, I see your all's comments. Later in the pack, I usually don't have time. It's gone before the comment comes up. There's Sure Strike. There's Broken Wings. What's this? Oh, that's not bad. I might take that. More counters. Yeah, I'll look for those too. See what kind of gets passed. You put a non-creature spell, this creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. I don't see us doing too much of that yet. Target creature can block this turn. I mean, that's probably decent. I don't know. It's an alright 4-drop. Target creature gains haste. Cast non-creature spell. Okay. Sure, it's a 2. It's a pretty decent 2-drop actually. As long as you have, I mean, well, I don't know how consistently it's going to untap though. I mean, just putting it down as a blocker for 2 is probably not the worst thing. So green has been very, obviously we're getting cut off from green, at least in that direction. So we'll have to see what we get passed to us here. I mean, we don't have to stay in green, but I kind of would like to. So we got one piece of removal in that pack. Whoa. What if we cast an instant or sorcery? That's more for the spell slinger. Is a deck. A braid. Braid's good. What's this do? Other elves. Well, I don't know about having too many elves at this point. You can choose if you control an elf. Take the enchantment. Instant or sorceries. I mean, it's the first pick in pack 2. I mean, we could try to pick up a bunch of instant sorceries. I like a braid a lot, but I mean, this is a mythic. Cost 6, so we want to probably ramp spells, which if we have some sorcery... Oh, I didn't pick. What did it give me? Oh, network error. Well, that's not cool. That's weird. Hang on. Did it pick something for me? Oh. Yes, I don't even know what I got. Oh, I did get it. Okay, cool. I got that. So, perfect. Becomes a human, fairy, detective, and gains whenever it deals damage. Player, excel type card library. You may play this card. Create. Oh, Krenko, my boss. If I thought I had goblins. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, that was lucky, right? I didn't know what they gave me. Okay, well, let's pick something here. Preferably, kind of like that. What else is here? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's try to find some ramp spells that are like stuff like this. Grow from the ashes. What is this? You play additional land on each of your turns. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. May reveal a creature card with mana value less than equal to the number of lands you control from among them. Put it onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. That's pretty good. Again, I want some ramp because that ability takes 6. But I think you're right, Zeramus. I think that card's too good to pass. I've never even seen that card. But, yup. Landfall Pinger. Rogue's Passage. Yeah, that's true. The Grow could very well wheel, which would be nice. Try that. The Broken Wings looks a little better now. We have one of those already. We could get a second one, but I don't want to get too top heavy. I might just take the Broken Wings. Like, usually, yeah, not the best pack. Usually Broken Wings, I'm like, I don't like main decking it, but I think it hits enough stuff that, like, especially if we want a instant or sorcery, like, that'll be great. Stab's good. That's a late stab. Creature you control. Reach Death Touch. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, what's this? Oh, well, that would ramp us. I think we gotta take that. Yeah, Zeramus agreed with the Broken Wings. The Golden Pick, actually, I think is good for us here. I mean, I like this creature, but I think this will be good. Oh, here's something. What's this? When this creature attacks another target creature you control, gains trample plus X till end of turn, where X is this creature's power. I mean, it's exactly kind of what we want to do. We have to pass Incinerating Blast, though. Yeah, definitely. We gotta look for 2 drops still. Maybe some low casting cost instants and sorceries might be the way to go. And this thing's a 3. Probably the only thing in this in this pack for us. So hopefully things will come together with the 3rd pack. There's another one of those landfall creatures. Another Broken Wings. That's a 2-drop. Do we have any other elves? Probably not. Not right now, we don't. Okay. No, you're not giving me that. I might just take another. Did I get it? Another Broken Wings? I think I did. No, I didn't. Oh, well. That's fine. Screen enters or die. Oh, that's good for what we need at this point. Yeah, that's true. I don't whatchamacallit. What, blue-white has a flyer theme. Now I just take the 2-drop. We'll see. Another one. Macabre walls. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses a life. Whenever you attack, target creature, control, menace. This ramps and is a sorcery and lets you have a big play. I mean, I don't have anything to sack the creatures to, but I might take that. Should have gone cats. Yeah. Or Rabo, the first bank. Probably would have worked out better. Put a bait counter fishing pole. Whenever an equipped creature becomes untapped, remove a bait counter from this. Create a 1/1. That's actually not bad. I mean, not for what we're doing, but not bad. Llanowar Elves. Well, that ramps us. The Giant Growth is another card we would want. Will it wheel? Probably not, but I think we got to take Llanowar Elves here. I think that's an easy pick. Oh, Overrun. I think that's an easy pick, too. And it is a sorcery. Maybe this... And there's another Giant Growth. Maybe one of these Giant Growths will wheel. That would be nice. Day of Judgment. Whenever this creature enters, you may have a fight. Creature... I might just take the Giant Growth, because I have a lot of creatures, right, at this point. 19, yeah. I really got to look at things that can activate our dragon card. So, yeah, we'll take Giant Growth. Evolving Wilds, yeah, that's not a bad choice either. Evolving Wilds would have been fine. To kind of thin our deck a little bit. And we did have at least one card? Progenitus. One card that had a landfall type thing going on. Juggernaut, I mean, that's not the worst thing. This Garruk's Uprising might be for our deck. Yeah, agreed, Zermas. Yeah, I think that's the pick. I like Juggernaut, though. I mean, it's fine. But, yeah, we're definitely taking that. Here's a sorcery. There's another golden pick, but I think we need the sorcery or the instant. No, not that one, though. Yeah. And that's also could work as a removal spell, so I think that's it. Hey, Justin. Welcome. What else? What else? What else? Here's a sorcery. Oh, Incinerating Blast. That works. Then we'll just have to smooth this out and cut probably some of the higher costed creatures. Speaking of which, there's that Shivan Dragon back again. I mean, there's a 2-drop. We also got this Thrill of Possibility. Instant card draw. I think we'll go. Well, did I get? I don't know if I got it. Maybe I did. Let's see. Creature gains menace. Step. If creature die, put a +1 on this creature. Might grab that one. Yeah. Did I get the thrill? Hopefully. There's a Rugged Highland. I take that. Here's a late Giant Growth. And what else is here? 2 damage to each creature without flying. That might be decent in our deck, but I think I might just go with another Giant Growth. Creature enters. What's this? Energy control. Yeah, I'll take the 2-drop. That's fine. You would have gone with Seismic. Seismic's a good choice. It is. I almost took Seismic. Like our deck, it would probably be really good, honestly. All right, let's see what we got here. So I fumbled my way through the draft without knowing any of the cards. Let's see how we did. All right. So we got cuts to make, which should not be too hard here. Let's start with the higher end stuff, because I have a lot of higher end stuff. We know we want Rite of Dragon Caller. Yeah, Kaikar tokens, true. Okay, probably want the Incinerating Blast. I think there's a lot of value in that card. But these are all 5-drops, so I gotta cut something here. Whenever this creature enters, if you attack this turn, this creature deals 2 damage. You can probably cut that. What's up here? Gain control. Target creature can't block this turn. Whatever. I don't really have any landfall stuff going on, so that can probably go. I mean, I don't have any consistent morbid stuff going on either. And it's 3 toughness for 4. I don't love that. We're going to keep that 4-drop. Whenever you cast a creature spell, I don't know if that's going to do much for us. We have plenty, but when this creature enters, exile up to 1 target creature from a graveyard. I mean, that's fine. Broken Wings. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to player, create a food token. Creature you control, then the creature deals damage. Yeah, that's good to have. That's good for our deck. I think this will be good. Oh, that's only 3 to cast, too. Sower is bad. Sower of Chaos. Yeah, you're right. We can get rid of that. I was actually going to get rid of that, and then I forgot about it when I moved on. Sower. I mean, our curve's a little bit better now. Still a little heavy on the 5 spots, but I'll take a look at those. And how are we? Creatures still. 16 creatures. Okay, so we're still okay on creatures. Equip creature gets +2/+0 on first strike during your turn. Helps you go aggressive, but our creatures are so big. I don't know if we need this. This is great. How many same creature types? Let's see. 3 druids, 3 elves, 3 goblins, 2 humans, 2 warriors. So pretty spread out. And those elves, 2 of the elves are this one. I don't know what our 3rd elf is. Oh, Llanowar elf. Yeah, that would make sense. So we only have to cut like 6 more cards. That's not bad. What's this do? Whenever this creature attacks while you control a creature of power 4 or greater, this creature gets +1/+0 and gains menace. Not horrible. Target creature gains haste. I think that's a good 2-drop. Doesn't untap. This one I can get rid of. Yeah, Banner might be not doing enough. You're right. And we do need to cut. See, I don't know. In this set, are there any decent 1 toughness creatures? I mean, Burglar Rat's already done its damage when it's on the battlefield. There's a lot of sacrifice fodder. So maybe this isn't that great. Right? Like if we were playing Boros and we were really like edging out every single like life point, or if we had a set where we thought, you know, there's some 1 toughness creatures that could be problematic, but I don't think this is that set from what I know. So you're right. I think that can go. So we only have to cut 3 more cards. We're actually doing pretty good here. I think that's decent. That will be good for us. A lot of sweepers. Good to know. I saw Day of Judgment go by. I knew that was in here, which is super economical. I like our 3-drops. We do seem to have quite a few, though. I mean, I could drop Ambush Wolf. I feel like Broken Wings, one of those is fine and will be useful. I like having a lot of 2-drops. I do feel like we ended up doing well in that department. We got 13 creatures, so we're starting to get a little tight on creatures. But we do have stuff that makes creatures. So whatever I cut next probably should be an instant or sorcery. Maybe one of the giant growths, because we do have 2. And is there any other instant or sorcery that's a little less exciting than another one? Thrill of Possibility. Is there only like card draw card, I think. Oh, got you, Justin. Good to know. Burst Lightning. Good to know. Yeah, so odds are we'll be running into something like that. Six damage to target creature, and lets you rummage. But at this point, I think the higher end stuff's pretty decent. 5 damage to target creature. Exile 1 target equipment attached to that creature. If the creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Sometimes these are awkward because if you don't have a large enough creature, but I'm hoping that won't be an issue for us. It does give a +1/+1 counter too, so it's probably pretty good. I mean, maybe Thrill of Possibility. We do have some ways to see more cards, but we have to discard. I like the pick because we do want to get up into this range. We want to be able to activate Loot's ability. You think Thrill? I'm kind of leaning towards it myself. Like, I kind of want it, but I kind of feel like out of everything here, the equipment, I mean, I just like it because it can ramp us. Now we have to do a little work for that ramp. It's not like guaranteed. But other than Llanowar Elves, I don't know if we have any other ramp. Yeah, you have to connect. I don't know. I'll drop Thrill. We'll see. I kind of want to try this card and see if it has any consistency. We'll find out, I guess. So there we go. Well, let's make sure our lands are right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we do have more green. We definitely want to hit. You want to keep the thrill? I need to do a poll in the chat. Keep thrill. What would you get rid of, Zeros? I want to keep the pick. Does triggers the enchantment? Yes, it does. How many instants and sorceries do we have? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I mean, it's the cheaper one, which is important. Is there anything else here that I'm like... I mean, this creates a treasure token, which is nice, but it also costs 4. At that point, like, maybe we don't need the treasure token. I could drop this and take Thrill back. Yeah, that's true, Kier. Better to drop the enchantment, Kellen. I don't know. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. If you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of like... It's not like... It's more stompy than aggro, I guess I'd say. Which, you know... It's not a fast aggro. It's like a slower aggro. Drop the sorcery. The involuntary employment. And take back the thrill. The thrill is gone. We'll bring it back. Where did it go? Thrill possibility. There you are. Wright's rich too far. Yeah, Wright. You know, Wright's pushing it. But I don't know. Like, if it makes 1/5/5 dragon with flying, it might be good enough. You know, we also have, like, on the top end, we don't have a ton of stuff. Like, that's our highest casting cost card. So I feel like it's okay to kind of keep that on the top end, but yeah. Like, I think it'd be better in a Izzet deck where you have a lot of spell slinging options and like prowess type stuff going on. But I mean, we did drafts with that in mind because we did pick that up relatively early. So I think we have enough instants and sorceries for it to be fine. Like I said, I don't think it needs to activate more than once or twice to be, you know, to be very effective. So I don't know. I say we go with it. Yeah, true. I feel like this deck, I don't know. It's kind of in two places. We're going to need a little bit of luck. One thing I did want to do, though, I probably want to put down one mountain and put up one forest. We want to make sure we can hit the Llanowar Elf, and we have more green. We have triple green here, too. So this will probably be decent, the Rugged Highland for us. So, yeah, okay, let's do it. But good experience for next time, because now I know a lot more about the set for next time I draft, and we'll see how this goes. I think this deck could do okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Callan. I kind of want to see how it plays out. Like, you know, it's very likely that that card, Wright, just doesn't get there here. Definitely. So, of course, 3/4 is typical. However, I think that's okay for this hand, so we will keep it. All right. Island. That's pretty cool to get that early. We'll see if we can connect with this. It would help our color fixing situation too. True. And it's not a great draw either, right? If it's in your opening hand. That never feels good. But it's high risk, high reward, especially in this deck. Like in another deck, like in an Is It deck, you know, I'd be like, oh, well, you know, it'll probably pay off more often than not. But yeah, we'll see. Here, maybe it's the reverse. Spectral Sailor. I think that's a reprint, right? Because that looks really familiar. I assume, Kellen, it's fast. It's a fast format. I mean, core sets usually are. So, like I said, I haven't had much experience with it, but I'm assuming it plays quick. Yes, there was the flyers. They've showed up early. Okay, this creature enters with a +1/+1 counter, and then we just keep landfalling, hopefully. Or I can get my pick. Do I want to just get my pick on here while the getting's good? Next turn, I could play the Hydra before I play my land. So, I'm going to do that. Let's get the pick on here and get some value. Nice, Colin. Glad you guys go to the pre-release. That's really cool. And you got a Galta. That's awesome. The Sailor's been around. Yeah, the card looks super familiar. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I played with it before in another limited format, and it was good. All right. Yeah, that's right. It was a standard card. You're right. Because I remember that. I remember 1-drop flyer with flash, and it had that draw ability. Yep. It's a good card. There's a lot of powerful cards in here that are going to be in standard for like ever now, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, Pick did some work here. So now we got 3/4 flyer to contend with. Sure. Flyers. Okay. So now, I don't think I need to incinerate blast anything here. Another creature control against trample, so that has to attack before it does any good for us. But getting that out in the battlefield would be good. But getting this out in the battlefield is also good because we still have lands to drop. I think the most efficient thing to do would be play this. Play a land. I still have Giant Growth up. I could get in there. Considering they have flyers and we don't want to get overrun, I might just do this. Now they may take it because they may know they might play around the Giant Growth. Or not. Well, I guess we got rid of that threat. Brian-born Cutthroat. Good times. Well, our opponent only has one plains. Maybe that will help us. Another island. Yeah, I like playing a good stompy deck too. I don't know if this is that, but but I like playing a good stompy deck. During your turn, this creature has first strike. During your turn, creatures you control +1/+1 counters have first strike. Okay. Well, first let's play land. They have 2 blue up. This thing's a sorcery. I don't want to use it, but I say attack with both. If they want to trade, I'm fine with that. But I think they might be a little gun shy. No, they're trading. Okay. I really didn't think they would, quite honestly. I'll just hold the elf back. We don't need to play right now. I want to equip pick. True. True. One more. There's the plains. Now, if they have Day of Judgment, our opponent probably is playing it now, right? Like, they're attacking. They're not attacking. No Day of Judgment. Not yet. So they wanted that blocker. Say they gotta do something. There it is. Target creature owner put on choice top or bottom. Okay, we can put it on top. They still got a 5/5 with the pick coming at them. Yeah, that Hydra just kind of went off. I mean, it got bounced, but it kind of went off. We'll play the elf. We'll just hang on to this for a threat. At this point, if I get a land, although if I have the Hydra out, I want to play the land, but Etherize, that would be a that would be a big shift. Well, they had answers. I mean, this card's not doing too much for us right now. But I can put the pick on the elf and attack. Can Astro target itself? I don't know. Another target creature. Yeah, it did it automatically when I attacked, that's right. So, that'd be kind of sweet if it could. Yeah, they're digging now. They don't have that much mana, so... They got another creature, though. I am a little worried about this. Because we could have a hard time getting past a bunch of tokens if that really starts going off. I don't have a card to discard here for value, but I think I might actually run this out. And keep the pressure on. Our opponent's down to 3 cards. I mean... Yeah, they had to chomp, so they lost their card draw. They got a lot of mana. Yeah, there you go. Draw a card. Yeah, true, Justin. Attack. They have more bounce spells. No, that Hydra's getting bounced. That Hydra's getting bounced. So what does it let us look for? Look for the top 6 cards. You may reveal a creature card. Put it on the battlefield. So, I mean, we could get our Hydra back. Or we'll draw the Hydra. So, we're getting that back regardless. Etherize. Oh, here going. Yup. So I guess they'll get rid of this. And they've stabilized for the time being. Sarah Angel. Well, we got some stuff. I mean, our deck still got some things. Like this. So, overruns what, +3/+3? So, yeah, that will... They can still block 1. But they're only at 2 life. So, block... Yeah. Not a bad top deck, huh? Flamewake Phoenix is in here too. And a Chromus Memorial. Wow, this set is kind of stacked. Well, Overrun. I guess you don't have to be good when you have Overrun. I think it's a lesson. You can go into a set completely blind to not know half the cards or more than half the cards and just play Overrun. That's today's Magic lesson. Go to game 2. Yeah, I think the deck actually went pretty well. I mean, we had more ramp than we knew what to do with that hand, but like other hands, we could use the mana, and we would have, if Loot didn't die, we would have been using it. So move the pick and smash. Yeah. Basically our strategy here. Attack with the pick until Overrun shows up. But that was I mean, points-wise, it didn't feel like a close game. But, I mean, our opponent did stabilize. I mean, if we didn't pull that Overrun, if we started running into... What was nice was, if I started hitting lands, that's good because of the Hydra. I mean, that's your worst enemy, right? In long games, as you start hitting lands. If you got the Hydra, well, that's not a problem. So I guess we didn't have a lot of things we didn't want to draw. But Overrun was probably the best thing. It's taking a while to find a match. There's nobody playing Foundations. Where is everybody? Right, Justin. I think it's interesting to think I just won a game playing Llanowar Elves and Overrun, but it's a fun set. And our opponent had a Sarah Angel. I passed 2 Shivan Dragons. Now that was discipline. That was some draft discipline, y'all. If you didn't watch the draft, I passed not 1 but 2 Shivan Dragons. I really wanted those Shivan Dragons. You know, probably wouldn't have been bad in this deck, like, because of all the ramp and the treasure tokens. Like, we could have just dumped +1/+0 into that with a big attack. But of course, all the bounce, though, I don't know. It's probably not great. Against that opponent, definitely would have felt awkward. Yeah, they were digging, Justin. They were digging. You know, that's the thing with blue, though. You know, if you kind of catch them like early enough, they can spend their resources to draw, and then they can't play it right away. So you still kind of tempo them. But a little bit later, if our opponent had a few more lands, it could have been a different game. Wow, this is really like taking forever, and I don't know why. It's over 3 minutes. Trying to match me up with someone else with overrun. Trying to make it fair. Should I back out and try again? I've never seen it take this long. Kind of glitched when I did the draft too, so. Hey, Aristio, welcome. Yeah, I'm playing a little arena, playing some Foundations. I thought it'd be fun to jump in. I know hardly anything about the set. I was saying earlier, I know some of the cards because of the Market Watch videos. Like if the card like affected another card's price, I'm familiar with it. Other than that, I'm pretty blind to what's happening here. But it is a core set, and I know a lot of the cards, you know, from the past. So I'm seeing them come through in the draft. We won game 1, and now we can't seem to find a match. Let me back out and try this again. I've never seen it take that long. See? Yeah, look at that. I don't know what was going on there. Something must have been messed up. I can work some of that in if you want. We could talk about what cards are going down in price. This is an awkward hand. 2 very expensive cards, but we got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. I'll keep it. Hopefully we just draw into some stuff. I mean... all these cards here, if you own any of them, they're going down in price. Just so you know. All the cards that they printed in the set going down. Start with the elf. We can play the Hydra. Probably the smart play is the Hydra. We don't have any lands right now to drop behind it, but hopefully. We got blue and green. Blue and green's ramp, right? So be cognizant of that. They could have a flash creature, but I mean, if they want to, they can eat my 2/2 elf. That's fine. Oh, they did. They didn't want to sack it. Good. Gonna get hit by 4 for 4. That's fine. You sold me hook for 40 to 50. Well, there was a time, right? Like that is what it is. Like that card was worth that. I can do 2. Yeah, probably the best thing to do. Let's just play this. I can hold up Giant Growth and go from there. Yeah. Like, Meat Hook was the card. Remember? for a while. It was the card. But I think you gotta know that, right? Like, cards like that, like, especially the ones that are really impactful in Standard, like, you know, its time will kind of come and go. 4-2, let's say Morbid's in, what, black and red? I mean, I can just block. Hold on to the Giant Growth, unless they do something. Land? No land. Well, this is awkward. 1-4 Death Touch. Guess we're kind of stuck. I could attack with this if they... I mean, they got mana open, though. They could have Giant Growth, too. Okay. I'll pass. See what they do. I said if I attack with the 2-2, they block it. I mean, which they may or may not. I could Giant Growth and hope they don't have anything. But, again, they got 2 green and 2 blue open, so they probably do. Return target creature opponent controls to its owner's hand. Okay, so I got bounce by Hydra, I take it. Yup. Now if they want to attack... No, they don't. There's the trusty pick. But wow, we really are... Well, I mean, our opponent only has 4 lands too, so I guess we're both in the same situation right now. I still got this Giant Growth, so... Enchant creature loses all abilities and is a green and white citizen token creature, base power 2/2. Okay. That's interesting. If they used it on that. I can still Giant Growth it to deal with what's coming at me. Do I want to get rid of this thing? Probably. Although they can give it a +1/+1 counter, which would put it at 5, so Giant Growth would not, yeah. Giant Growth could kill the other creature. Negates in the set. Good to know. I guess we got by with that. Yeah, negates. I assume blue probably had some counter magic, but I didn't know they had negate. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Well, I got something I can play. I can also pick. I think this is the play. Pick and get a card. Or get a treasure token, I mean. And then hopefully get cards in play. Okay. That helps. They hit a land finally. They must have some pretty good stuff, or they're holding on to some tricks. Flyer. Flyer lets you loot. That's nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. Alright, we gotta hit some stuff now. That's not a land. I would have liked a land, but that's okay. This is pretty good. I could eventually move the pick. This will be good. We still have broken wings too. I might want to save that for this. And we still have overrun, which, you know, is what it is. Let's do this. I mean, one thing we could do too is just like try to live with the board stall and then overrun eventually. That's a big creature. Probably not attacking right away, but this does tap for mana, so that's good. Could move pick. I mean, they are tapped out. This has reach though. Yeah, so that won't work. Okay, that's fine. I could move the pick though to here, just to maybe keep them from attacking. Hopefully. Oh, this thing has haste. I didn't realize that, so I can even play another creature. That's good. Okay. I don't feel bad about this situation. Well, okay. I spoke too soon. I feel terrible about this situation. Alright. Damn, they got rid of the pick. That's brutal. That's brutal. Okay, so what do we want to do? Don't really want to take all that damage. This, we don't have a way to flicker this, so... Oh, hang on, we also got this silly thing. Let's just get rid of this. This doesn't have anything fancy, no. Okay, so we'll take the 3, that's fine. It's a land, finally. Are they dead if we overrun? 3, 6, 9, they're tapped out. They can block one creature, so they block, say, the biggest one. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ugh. No. They're still alive. Oh, before I blocked. Yeah. I could have held back and hoped I drew a land. I mean, I was due a land. Probably would have been the better play. Good call. Okay. So, I can play out this creature, so then I'll have another creature on the board for next turn. I can Broken Wings, or I could play this. I think I'd rather advance the board state, though. And then I can still use the Broken Wings. Which is good, especially if they decide not to attack with the flyer, although I think they will. But I think if they do attack, I think I still take it. I don't think I use the Broken Wings in case they play another flyer for a blocker. Oh, wait. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I won't die on the swing back, but I don't know. I kind of want to make sure I win. Because this thing's, well, you're right. I probably could have. cost. Okay. Well, now they have no cards in hand, so I could use it. Attack with everything. What's this do again? This flashback cost is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So okay, they want to be able to do both. Got it. They're tapped out. Yay, overrun. Thanks, Arrows. Aristeo, yeah. Scarab God was good. Good card. I liked the Amonkhet stuff. It was cool. There are some strong cards there. Alright, well, we won 2 games overrun. So again, my theory remains strong. That you don't have to know a set or know what you're doing in a draft. You just need overrun. You can go in completely blind. And you can play overrun. The end. That's the strategy here. Someday we're going to get into a game, though, where we're not going to draw overrun. And it's going to be very sad. It'll be a sad day. Okay, we'll keep that. Now we get lots of land. Let's play this first so we can get Llanowar Elf out. We can play pick quickly. 2/1 flyer. When you draw a second card. Okay, it's that card. Let's get this out because we're going to need the red. We can play pick. It's on the battlefield. Incinerating Blast. Cat. Let's see. When this creature... Oh, this is... very good, actually. Yeah, we got a decent hand here this time. I'll hold this. Well, I can play extra. Yeah. Well, let's do this. Why not? Be nice if we had the Hydra, but let's put the pickaxe on that. No attack. Now we just don't want to get flooded. Right, yeah, the Hydra would have been nice. But the thing is, we do have loot, so if we get flooded, like, we can still do stuff until loot gets killed by something or bounced or whatever. So far, loot hasn't had a lot of good luck. Every time loot showed up, they quickly have gotten rid of it. And rightfully so. It's pretty good. Whenever another creature you control enters. Okay, so... we gotta start thinking about how to deal with this stuff. I could play this and I could dump the land to draw another card. How much does this activate though? Although if I play the land, I'm guaranteed the activation on that. Yeah, I don't have to worry about drawing another land, so maybe I hold off. I can fight. I can fight. I might fight and get rid of that. Let's do that. Creature you control. Also gives some beef to this now. I'll play the land so we have that option. We'll attack with a pick. I mean, they'll block. And we'll play that. So now we have this removal spell. Yeah, and definitely we'll be able to, from this point on, just start using loot. Whereas loot's also our biggest attacker, but that's probably the smart thing to do now is just use the card. I'll attack first though. Hey Joseph, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Doing a little Foundations draft. So far the star is overrun. Won our first 2 games with overrun. Oh, you know what? I can't use that because I attacked with the elf. It costs 6. I was thinking it costs 5, but I do have a land in my hand, so now I can. I know, right, Zeramus? Oh, I thought about it. Alright, what do we got here? Still don't have any big creatures, but I got... We'll do this. We can surveil. I kind of like the idea right now. Giant growth. I don't want to hit a land, though. I might keep that on top, just so we don't hit a land. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, it's been fun. A lot of old cards in this set. I didn't know what was in it going in, so... Attack... Yes. Poor Overrun. It got sent to the bottom, I believe. Yep, there's Ether Eyes. It happened. And that's fine. What do we get? I like this one, I believe. And those 2. Take that. You got a 4/4 flyer. The infamous Ether Eyes showed up. But that's fine. Exemplar of Light. I saw this card previewed. Whenever you gain life, put +1 from counter. So that's probably gotta go. Yeah, that definitely has to go. And what can I discard here? Probably the Giant Growth. Although right now that is my only avenue. Maybe the Llanowar Elf. It's not doing much for us anymore. Before I play that land, I want to make sure... Well, actually, I can't use this. Everything they have is flying. I could attack with everything. And just kind of have the Giant Growth to fall back on. Zero, yeah, great minds think alike. Okay. I would be pretty low on life. could use the growth here. I could wait to try to use it as a removal spell. They're going to take 4. And those are going to get troublesome quickly. Any reason to hold on to the land? I mean, if we hit, I guess it's fine to hold on to. We don't need the mana. Ugh, what's this? We're just you. Yup. Sound focus, hilarious. See an opponent choose one possible pile on your hand or into your graveyard. Another 5/5 flyer or 3 cards I cannot see. Right now I don't have any answers for these 5/5 flyers. Introspection. Yeah, and if I give them that, they get to do it again. So, you know, much like the original Fact or Fiction, there's no easy way out. Okay. Alright, we probably just gotta do this and hit something. There's the Hydra. So that's a thing. Play the larger creature. But I'm dead to what's in the air, right? Well, not yet. Because I can block with the dragon. I guess put the bigger stuff out so that they can't just attack with everything without taking the crack back. Hey, if they can bounce our token, though, that's game. And they do have 5 cards in their hand. They probably can. That's the bounty, yeah. Yeah. Alright. GG's. I figured that was coming. Yeah. The Flyers got us in that. But overall, like, at least the game felt close. No overrun. That was the difference. The difference maker. Overrun did not show up for us this time. Alright. Fun game, though. Actually, I'm having a good time with this set. Like I said, it's been kind of fun going in sort of blind. You know, it feels like the old days when you didn't know all the cards that were coming up. I've been kind of trying to do that. I mean, I have to pay some attention, obviously, because of the, you know, the videos I make. But I try to... It's land heavy, but we can keep it. Yeah, the burn spell would have helped with the 5/5. You know, I was worried about that other card, though, that I did get rid of. Because that could have snowballed, too. So, could have been one of those things of one way or the other. But, yeah, you know. I also was hoping to hit another one, you know, but again, you never know. Actually, we'll do the ramp. Golgari. So some graveyard shenanigans. Let's see. I could put loot out. I mean, it's a 1/4. I can play the additional lands, yeah. That is the way to go. I can still play something else. It's an embarrassment of riches right now. Probably get this on the battlefield in case I do want to attack with something quickly. Mark, welcome, Mark. And yes, I need to probably use overruns art. It's the card of the week, I tell you. Hey, KOG, welcome. Yeah, Restio, agreed. Agreed. So, they pumped this. Blanchwood Armor. That's an old one. Good card. I guess I'm taking 4. The thing with Blanchwood Armor, though, is it is kind of a blowout with removal. Kind of always been the issue with that card. I could actually activate this now, and it's probably the right thing to do. They're tapped out, so let me just do it right now. What do we want? What do we want? We want this. Surveil. We'll keep that because we want to be able to protect. Maybe get rid of that Blanchwood if we hurry. Attack for 2. Take another 4 here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Could have kept that back and double blocked, but Swift of Boots. Yeah, we'll probably get rid. 5 damage to our creature, except 1 target equipment. Yeah, let's just. Oh, it's hexproof. Oh, boots. Gotcha. Okay. So we gotta start thinking about that. But you know what? We're just gonna keep using this. Cause there's the Hydra, but I don't have any lands in hand, so probably the Dragon Trainer. Opponents only got 3 lands. But right now they got a little Voltron thing going on here. Okay, that's not that scary. Oh, true, true. Yeah, the Goblin does give haste, so I could, whatever I hit with loot, I can put a haste on it. Good call. Good call. 4/4. I'll just block with this because that's not too much for us. Thrill of Possibility. keep the pressure on. All right. A few of you caught the haste. I played the goblin and then forgot. Well, I can attack with this. I think we'll just do this. We'll give it haste. And just attack with everything. Does this thing have trample? Yeah. A good red player would. Well, I guess we got there, but our opponent got mana hosed, so is what it is. Oh wait, they got some. What's happening? They're doing something. There's a lot of words on that. I'll just say sure. I figured it wasn't changing the outcome. That was really small print. I'm just hitting okay. All right. So that's what, 3 wins? 3 wins and a loss. And no overrun, mind you. No overrun that game. I do have to remember that haste though on that goblin, because that probably could have won a turn earlier actually. But regardless, we got there. It is kind of nice to see cards I know. I mean, a lot of the cards that are showing up are cards I'm familiar with, which is nice. This has been a fun set, though, I must admit. Having a good time with this. It's fun seeing the old cards. I think that's what a lot of it is. This set's a little simpler. It's not like... I'm not feeling like there's a lot of super complicated strategies here, but that's okay, because the nostalgia is, like, real. So... we got loot again. I mean, we need to get the mana, so... we'll see, but... we got a 2-drop. We also have Thrill of Possibilities. So. Oh, there's the card you want to see. So now the game plan is put everything out until you can overrun. Council the Crab. Alright, what do we got? Attacks while you control a creature before. That's that one. Okay. We'll play our elf first. In case we draw the second one. I can put loot out and let me play the second land. Oh, here's the counter spell. Yeah, they're reading it, and it's counter. Oh, that's awesome, Koji. That's really cool, actually. I'd like to get, I don't have, like, paper cards, like I don't collect much paper anymore, but it'd be cool if certain cards they have signed, like certain ones that, you know, mean something, you know, they have fond memories of. That'd be cool. Big creature, I'll attack first. They still got their counterspell mana up. I don't know if they're just going to try to counter everything. Part of me is kind of like, hey, counter everything. And then, I'll just play this out instead of this. Since it looks like they're counter happy. Throw them out and hope they stick. Sometimes you got to, right? I got Thrill Possibility. I don't know what I want to discard out of that, though. But if I draw something, we'll see what we draw.
Create 2/1/1 fairy creature tokens. Okay. Gotcha. This is a reprint too, right? I remember this card. That's actually quite good. Like right now, we're gonna be losing this race pretty fast. Gain a life. They're tapped out. We're gonna play this. And I guess we are going to be taking 6. Although I could have probably should have got rid of that. They got rid of that anyway. But they're tapped out, so that's okay. And they didn't attack with, they didn't want to lose that, so that's fine. So let's get rid of this. Wait, what do I have to do? Attach, deal side damage to target creature, X up to 1 target equipment. Oh, okay, I see. And then I can cancel because there's no equipment. Or no, I have to submit 0. Submit 0. There you go, that's gone. We're still going to be taking nonsense in the air. Part of me's kind of like, okay, let's do this. Attack. We're on the overrun plan officially here. I'm going to put this out because it works with overrun. What cards work with overrun? But yes, I do want to use Thrill. I'm just going to hopefully wait till I get a land. And that way, you know, again, I have that 4 points of damage for overrun. So right now, they got 3 open mana, so we're not going to overrun. But we do not have a large creature right now, so I think we Thrill right now. Dump this. Draw 2. No lands, but that's okay. I can play the creature. Let's just work the creature out. I mean, if they want to counter it, they can. But, they do good. Now, they still get to loot, which is annoying. They're only on 3 mana. I could attack. I think I'll hold back the elf. Attack with those 2. Yeah, I figured they would do that. It does take a creature off the board, but it gets rid of those blockers too, and they are only at 3 mana. And they took 2 more damage, so another one of these silly things. Okay. 3/1. I can get rid of this thing. I think that's probably what we do here. Now that they're tapped out, I can do this. Attack for 4. Put another creature out. And then Plains Day of Judgment. Oh, okay. They can probably bounce something. I won't use the overrun in case they have a counter spell. I mean, they're either just stuck or they got a bounce spell. They have that. Down to 5. No planes, so no Day of Judgment. That's good. What's Aetherize cost? Is that 5? This has haste. Play this, see if they want to counter it. Yeah, I saw that. I was reading about that this morning, actually, Justin. I knew they changed the rule, but I want to make sure before I played. There, we got it. Before I played exactly what it was. And I guess it makes sense. I mean, I'm fine with that. But yeah, then we did get to see the new screen there. All right. That was what, win number 4? 4-1? This is starting to get respectable right now. We didn't even have to use overrun in that game. Let's see. So that's what, one more game and we get our gems back and then some? I like that. Thanks, Aristio. I like getting my gems back. That's the ultimate goal here at the end of the day. The end of the day. This has been a pretty fun set, I must say. I'm liking it. It's only one game. I mean, you'll have to see long term like how it plays. This is nice and awkward. Gosh, I don't want to dump this hand. It's good. You just need a forest. Do we get a forest, or is this one of these games where we sit here and be like, I can't believe I couldn't draw a forest? I have a 2-drop. We're going first, so we're not getting the draw. Oh, I don't want to lose this hand. Risk it. I do have one more forest in my deck. I have nine green sources. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I hear you, Aristio. I haven't played paper, right, since then. I started playing on Arena. There's our forest. I kind of got into that, you know. We'll play this first. Not the best use of our mana, but I kind of want to get this out so we get the value from the Dwarven Elite. So yeah, but I got onto Arena, and I mean, I like it. It's cool to be able to draft when you want to, you know. Alright, what's this thing do? Whenever this creature attacks, you may sack another creature if you do draw a card. Okay. So they're doing that type of thing, huh? We'll play this. We'll play this. Right, Mark. We got there. We did get our forest. It was worth it. Got some Golgari going on here. This is what 2 green to activate, but we do have Llanowar, so we're fine. I can just attack. I got the giant growth. Then I can still play loot this turn and play another land. That's probably what we'll do. We'll attack. We won't attack with a Llanowar Elf, but we'll attack with these 2. Yeah, right. You know that Hydra's going to totally do that to us at some point. Growth to save that, probably not worth it. Unless they don't. Oh, now it is. Target creature and gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Other than, do I want to save my creature? I might. Yeah, I might. Because I don't know what's coming with our draws. Let's save the creature. That just comes back. That's fine. That was worth them using a card, I think. Play loot. Play the land. And now I can use loot next turn if it's still alive. Yeah, overrun is, you know, a definite possibility. Cerebus. I need to tell you, is overrun next, Cerebus? Is that my next card? Oh, this one's not a small creature. Okay. What do we got? Oh, that's annoying. Alright. Play this. Play this. This thing's got reach, of course, doesn't it? Of course it does. Why would it not have reach? I'll play the land, so that way I don't have to keep... Well, that doesn't matter. I only have 2 green sources right now. I'll hold on to the land for right now. I don't think I have any great attacks here. Could attack with the 4/4, see if they want to block. I mean... Trying Hydra. Maybe it's the next one. Yeah, I'll pass. I mean, I could have attacked with the 4/4, and I mean, they probably would have just taken the 4. There's a green elf token. Okay, those will get annoying if this goes on, but black, they should have some decent removal. I mean, they should be able to deal with the 4/4. Then we're kind of on the overrun plan. There's Broken Wings. Yeah, that will do it too. Well, hang on. Come on, Hydra. No Hydra, really? Really? I'm just gonna save those 2 lands for the Hydra. It's gotta come up. I'll just hang on and wait. I mean, if our opponent wants to... I mean, they're probably content to sit back too, right? Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing. If they're content to sit back and wait, they most likely are, because they think, oh, we'll just keep putting out our elves. But I do think we have the advantage in the long term. Well, maybe not. Not anymore, we don't. Other health creatures get +1/+1. When it attacks, you get 1 life for each turn. Okay, great. Wonderful. So we need to get rid of that. Okay, so I get it. So they're going to start. I mean, that's... Yeah. That's problematic, too. Just block with this. Actually, it's unblockable, I think, right? Or did I click past it? 1, 2, that's fine. Alright. It's gotta be here. It's got it. There it is. Hydra. 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 And we have a land next turn, too. So, opponent's gotta have an answer for that, though, right? They give the Hydra haste, but I think it's jumping the gun a little bit. Although it gets... It gets this. which will make it 8/8 trample. I just have to attack with this, and I'll lose this, but they'll gain the life back, but not that much life. Yeah, let's do it. They only have one black open at this point. Attack, attack. And we'll keep those back for a future overrun. Okay, that gets rid of those tokens. Then they have a decision to make. The consensus was attack with the haste. I agree. I think that's the right thing. Opponent's thinking. They took that 8, which I mean, they still are at 10. Or his deal. Yeah, another land would be nice. Oh man, Lathril? Yikes, okay. Well, I think we start off with loot. Okay. Surveil. I mean, thrill a possibility. Probably not. I'd rather just see. Well, I would see 2 cards, though. I'd have to discard that one. Well, I won't have anything to discard, though. Well, I could discard the 2/2. Yeah. Let's keep that on top. Then play this. Now they got more 8/8 trample coming at them. Hey, RSR, welcome. Doing good, thank you. So, they're gonna block and lose some stuff. How many cards do I have left? 22. The only thing too is they're Golgari, so they can also get cards back, which is a little scary. I'm kind of all in on the overrun play, I think. All right. Yep. 3 for 1. And a point of damage. I will hang on to that card for right now. It's not too bad. Get Thrill. Okay, this Goblin. Thrill a possibility. Discard, submit. we'll have that to play next turn, and we'll keep the land. And I think we pass. Yeah, I think we're okay. As long as they don't start recurring stuff out of the graveyard. I have 18 cards left. I mean, Overrun's in here somewhere. I don't know how many creatures we have left. I mean, we've thinned the deck pretty good. Here comes this 4/3. I'll just take it. We don't need a creature to die. I can afford to take it right now. If we get rid of something, what do we want to get rid of is the question. We can get rid of one thing and attack next turn. That would be pretty devastating. Oh, well, it would have been. Oh, those are tapped. Okay, good. Other elves. Yeah, that's fine. Probably get rid of this. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We do want to play this, so let's do this. Oh, I should have hung on to that land. That was stupid. Not paying attention. I'll just decline because this is a beast creature. We'll attack with it. I just attack with everything. I think we got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay, that is game. Alright. We got our gems. Yay. That's what it's all about. It's all about. Thanks, Zermos. It's all about making sure you keep your gems. I never want to give Arena another penny. I got a nice cushion built up. We're good. We're good for a while. Alright. That's right. I'm beating the house. I'm still beating the house. Thanks, Joseph. Alright. So, that is 5 wins and a loss. Let's keep going. It'd be cool to get to 7 with this deck. I mean, it's good. I wouldn't say it's a great deck. I do feel like there are times where I'm kind of like, I'm leaning on 1 or 2 cards. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Loot's been great. We haven't used the Wright of the Dragon. Was it Wright of the Dragon something? We haven't used that at all. That could get interesting if we ever had a chance to play with it. But Loot's done some work. Like a lot of work. Hydra's been great. I mean, those are 2 really good cards. And Overrun is Overrun's. What, 1 is 2 games? Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, we've been doing good with this deck. I can't complain. I wasn't sure with the draft, but I never am, especially the first time you draft. And like I was saying, I didn't know most of the cards in the set, so I read over the set last week when I was doing the Market Watch video because I wanted to see like what cards in this set. Yeah, we'll keep this. What cards in this set were making cards spike, and so I had to figure out why cards were spiking. So I kind of read over everything quickly, but that's it, like, for the most part. Yes, Aramis, that is a good pick. You know, Loot's the real deal. I mean, the card's phenomenal. Opponent had a mulligan. Savannah Lions. There's Wright of the Dragon. What's it called? Dragon Caller. Yeah, Savannah Lions is going to hit us for 2. Like it's 1993. Yeah, you got it. You did it. You got there. Cat's good. You know what? They mulligans, but they're off to a great start. If they're playing, and they're playing Boros, we gotta be careful. I mean, they could surprise us. There's loot. Let's get a creature into play. We got the pick. So the pick with the two, you know, these two cards is great. We need this, so we'll take 2 more. And, oh, another cat. Going wide. Okay. Okay, we're not going to be able to connect with the pick. I could... Yeah, right. Right now, Wrathing would hurt themselves, but that could change. Probably this, well, the most economical play here. Kind of buy time so we don't get run over by this Boros deck. Do this. Fight. Then I get a blocker for the Savannah Lion if they don't kill it. Need a dog. Something else. So you may reveal a creature card, power trailers among them, put it in your hand. Okay. Yeah, that could get ugly too. This gives us another blocker. 2 blockers. Yeah. We're a little tight on mana right now, too. Yeah, for that mulligan, our opponent's doing good. Hey, Mark, thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate that. And have fun. Good luck when you draft the set this weekend. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. That's really appreciated. Never expected, but really appreciated. Thank you. All right. And they played another one of these, huh? They're kind of going off. Right, Joseph? This cat deck is, like, no joke. All right, so I can play Lew. It's another blocker. I could put the pick down and, like, make this a 2/2. Or make this a 4/4. That might be a decent idea in this situation. I don't want to necessarily put loot out just for it to get killed by something. Here, let's do this. Pick. Let's give this 1 more power toughness. And kind of sit and see what happens. Yes, Zermos. It turns out that lands are important. Does this get rid of anything or any of these enchantment creatures? Probably not, huh? No, they are not. I do have Overrun, so that's the thing. We just have to, you know, at this point, though, I mean, Overrun's not even a win for us. Man, land would be nice. The only thing I have is loot, so I guess loot's coming. I could move this to loot. Well, can't do it now, but awkward game. Yeah, I agree. Let's get the creatures out and kind of see what happens. Yeah, right. Draxiac, you know, great hand. We just need to get there. Okay, this starts to change things. Because I can put out another 4/4. So let's do that. Yeah, let's keep trucking. They're gonna start looking for stuff.
Overrun, yeah. I guess what Squad Rallier does, I'm a little worried about, but because eventually they'll catch up on cards, right? And these cats too, they're just drawing cards. That's a great card. Alright, Thrill of Possibility. We gotta do it. Let's get rid of Broken Wings. That's not doing anything for us. It would have been nice to be able to play this and then do Thrill, but I think we need to do Thrill. Now let's do it. Gotta hit a land, right? There's a land. Okay. Got a goblin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we can draw a land, preferably forest. I mean, Overrun doesn't win it, I don't think. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, maybe it does. Let's say right of the Dragon Passage with then Giant Growth. We're getting pinged to death by it. That guy's got lifelink. That's good to know. Eventually, I probably should have done that before. I'll probably want to move the pick to this. Okay. Alright. Who's good at math? Alright, so they have 5. This dragon's in the way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 toughness. We would be hitting them with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So they would not be dead, but they would have to lose a lot. Yeah, I think that's the play. This ends up being 7. Nothing else. Oh, they all have oh yeah, that's right. I'll trample overrun, so I can give this to anything. Doesn't really matter too much. Give it to the smaller creature, or give it to loot to protect loot. Give it to loot. Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't count that actually. I forgot about that extra damage. So we might actually be pretty much there. If not there. Because that's another 7. Yeah, so they have to block. And even then, the flash creature. So that's one more. So this will be close. I didn't count that extra 7. Now I forget what I said they had available to block. And if, like, push comes to shove, we still have Rite of the Dragon Caller in our hand. But I think... Yeah. Yup. Yup. Yes. Well, see what happens. 22. Puts them to 4. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. If only you had one more green, huh? I can put the pick on... I can also use loot. Put the pick on loot. Okay.
Here, play that. Play this. Attack. Get ready to use giant growth. Make dragon. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Good game. That was crazy. That was an overrun game right there. So that's what? It's win number 6? Am I right? Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Aramus. Thanks, Joseph. Tracy. Yeah, it's a crazy game. Well, 5 or 6-1. So I guess we're only playing up to 2 more games. Let's see what happens. The non-blocked, right, Justin? It would have been better there. Thank you, Justin. All right. Yeah, good hand. Great hand. Opponent goes first. That's okay. This would have been one of those hands that would have been cool to go first, but that's fine. Still kind of awesome. Our opponent in the last game mulled, I think, twice. If I remember right. Oh, this opponent had to mull too. Llanowar Elves. Just gonna warp all their standard cards they have to create for the next 6 years, but that's okay. all green spells are gonna cost 1 more than they normally would forever now. Okay, what do we got here? More cats. Wonderful. Pride Mate is a good card too. You can't let that stick around for too long. We do want this probably sooner than later, but I can kind of put this out first, I think, and then I might be able to surprise them with the pick and get it across. Mana Geyser. Yeah, that is a good EDH card too. Certainly. I don't know. Ugh. They gotta have a way to gain life, right? They have 3 open mana. So I would say I would gladly trade, but you know they're not gonna attack with that if they don't have a trick. There's no way they give that up. They didn't want their land. That's interesting. Alright. So we want... I mean, that being a 3/1's awkward. Oh, my pet? I don't know. I've had that forever. I don't even remember when I got that one. Man, I can't even, like, fight that thing effectively. I'm at 4 mana. I could play the pick. Let's get the pick out. So I've got to be careful of in the early game I don't get beat down by like silly small creatures for too long. If I can at least maybe make them think twice about it attacking. That's probably what we got to do. Yeah. Land would have been nice there. I do like the pick. It's, you know, it doesn't always work out. Like, if you had a creature that was more evasive, like a menace creature or something, I'm sure it's better, but like it did some work. Yeah, I could have. I got overrun stuck in my head, Zeramos. So I'm kind of like, well, I don't try to hang on to every creature. But like, you're right, I could have. They would have survived, but I think that would have been fine. Okay. Well, now we gotta trade. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this before it gets any worse. Ouch. Okay, and I can fight. Can't lose my Llanowar Elf though. So I would have to fight this Lifelinker. The only saving grace here is our opponent doesn't have a ton of cards or a ton of land either, but now they're sitting with a 4. They're going to hit us down to 10. Yeah. I don't have much choice, I don't think, Zeramos. Without the land. Yup. Ouch. Well, there's a land, but unfortunately... Garrick's ain't looking too good right now. I think that might be it for us. Yeah, Dragon Trainer, if I could get it out. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Dragon Trainer gives us blockers. Also draws us a card. That's good. Yup. I'm sure they have a combat trick, but we don't have much choice anyway. Yeah, that's a thing. Attach it to target creature. Till end of turn. Welp. Yikes. How much does this cost to just attach normally? 4. Yeah, I got it. Alright. That is what it is. That hand looked so good too, didn't it? I thought, oh, this hand's gonna be super sweet. And then it just died. It got a horrible death. Oh well, that's fine. So we go down to the final game. 6-2. This is for a 7. It's either gonna be 7-2 or 6-3, so let's find out. But yeah, fun set though. These games have been like relatively close. I think all of them. You know, that one we got a little. I wouldn't say though. Even that game was like we're like one land away from like just being competitive. Like if we got a land like a turn earlier, probably a different game. But they've been close. Alright, Aiden. What are you playing? Okay. Little... I mean, not a great start, but fine. Not like the last game, right? Hopefully Aiden's playing some flyers. Oh, that's kind of nice. Alright. I can actually run out all this stuff. Run that out first. Not that I think it matters. They're going to be playing aggressive builds here. Morbid, right, I believe, is in this. So we probably do need that land. So, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three lands. Gonna have a fourth. So far better than the last game when it comes to land. Fiery Annihilation. Okay, well, that'll slow us down a little bit. That's okay, though. That's where they're using their Fiery Annihilation. I can live with that. Play a flyer. I know you want to. Actually, wait until I get ready to Dragon Caller out, then play a flyer. Threshold. Whenever this creature attacks. Okay. Menace creature. Might as well play this. Advance the board state. Sizable creature. We got giant growth to back it up too, so we'll see. There's probably not a lot of flyers in black and red, is there? And a core set especially. It's like higher end stuff. Dragons, I mean Shivan. Shivan Dragon. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, I'll keep that. Yeah, your menace creature's getting in there. That's happening right now. I just want to wait. I mean, we're ahead. I might hold on to that. It is an instant, so I was thinking it was a sorcery, but that's actually really good as an instant. 5 damage at instant speed. I'm not hating that, actually. I thought for sure that was a sorcery. Aristio, right? Yep. It sure is. We need one more mountain. Well, and one more land too. I don't know. I probably don't take this, right? Because this will just get stuck in my hand if I don't use my mana. I think I just need to use my mana. I mean, if they have a trick to keep it, or whatever, but... There's one land. And they got a removal spell, I take it. Yo, Hero's Downfall. Okay. I need a mountain, and then we'll be, well, maybe okay. Yikes. That's got a Tragic Slip. Whenever this creature enters, or Fatal, what is it? Yeah, Tragic Slip. Fatal Push, Tragic Slip. Whenever this creature enters, target creature and opponent controls get -1/-1. Creature dies. Okay, so, but it has Morbid to do. Okay, I get it. So, when it's on the battlefield, not too big of a deal, unless it gets flickered. Alright. Wrong color. Thanks, Joseph. I'm with you. Man, and they did kill our creature that created red mana, you know, which good on them. Smart move. Yup. There's the Shivan Dragon. Well, we can deal with that. I can even giant growth to get rid of this thing, which we probably should do. As you know, again, assuming the opponent doesn't do something else. I mean, Oh, that's something else. Ouch. Okay. Well, that hurts.
I need kindling. Any volunteers?
Right, Cerebos. Well, a good 6-3 deck. They probably should just damage this, but I bet you they plus it, yeah. Which gives us a chance here,
I love
actually.
making new friends.
Right, because nothing died yet this turn. Oh, it does get -1/-1 regardless, though. So, okay, so we're going to lose it, but alright. Giant growth. Yikes. Ugh. That's just funny. Yeah, Planeswalkers are rough in draft.
Fast, fight hard.
There's some red mana. Yeah, I think they're just plussing though. There's a braid. Or no, burst lightning. Yeah, burst lightning hurts. Sure does. I mean, they can do what, 8 damage anyway. Here, you can do 8 damage to my land world. I'm gonna put the pick on it first though. Anyway. Oh well. Right, Mark? Yeah, we haven't lost yet, Joseph. You're right. I wanted to try it though. Like I said at the beginning, it's probably not the best deck for it, but
Well, I'm just getting started.
you never know. Like, we had the ramp. There's, if things fell differently, the card's huge. And we did activate it once in one game. Oh, well. But good games. I had a good time with this. I must admit, this was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'll be doing some more. I'll do some more streams with this. Yeah, I did get that one. Yeah, so I got the win. I would use it again. Probably more. Like, I'd rather have it in an Izzet deck. I think that deck would, that style of deck would be really good for it, but it wasn't terrible. Yeah, we got the gems back plus, so that's right, Aristeo. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Hey, no problem, Joseph. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, no, that's fun. We had a good time. Hopefully I can stream more regularly now, too. At least, it'd be nice to do at least once a week and just kind of do this and, have some fun with it. Get our packs here. 5 packs, 1,800 gems. We're building that cushion. The goal to never give Arena another penny of our money. No problem, Aristeo. No problem. So yeah, I had a good time, definitely. And this weekend we'll be doing the market watch, of course. So I was thinking on what I'd probably do, since Foundations comes out tomorrow. I'll probably do Saturday's video. I'll probably do our normal top hot cards, and I'll have to see probably top 10, because unless the market gains some momentum. I looked at it this morning and didn't like a lot was happening, because everyone's just buying the sealed Foundation stuff right now. So next week, the other cards will probably spike, but I'd probably do that video, and then maybe on Sunday instead of doing the cold cards this week, because again, there's not much happening there either. How much did I lose? I'll probably do the most expensive Foundations cards on day 1 or on the first weekend, so you kind of know what to look for when you're opening packs. And yeah, so that's the plan. And maybe next weekend do another stream, because this was really cool. I'm having fun with this set. I like the old cards sprinkled in here's fun. We saw Sarah Angel, Shivan Dragon, Burst Lightning. What else hit us? What else did we get hit with? Overrun, of course, was a lot of fun to play with. Overrun is great. I almost feel like I always want to be in green just in case I get past Overrun after this draft. Like it won what three games, I think, at least 3 or 4 games. 3 games, I think it was 3. But anyway, so cool. But thank y'all for joining. Like I said, I know I haven't been streaming regularly. I've been trying to get, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, trying to get my a better internet connection stuff, and I did. I got the internet all straightened out. Then I wanted to kind of get all my mic and sound right and stuff. So I'm gonna play this back and listen to it and kind of see if there's anything I can adjust or or with the format and stuff going forward. But fancy it up eventually a little bit. But for right now, I figured I could, just at least get this one in to kind of adjust my settings and stuff. But hopefully now I can do it more frequently, like at least once a week and everything, kind of get back on track with that. Thank you, Mark. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah. Yes, I can use the $20 for gems if it ever came to it. But my plan is to have it never come to that. But thank you for that super chat. I keep wanting to say super thanks tip, but for that super chat, I appreciate that. It means a lot. So thank you. Oh, cool, Zermo. So the volume was good in the end. Good. I thought I had it set pretty good, but sometimes you never know till you go back and listen to everything. Thanks, Aristio. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I would say there was never a dull moment in these games. These were all crazy games. They were all pretty tight, which is cool. Like the last one was probably the most. I'd say the last one was probably the most that we kind of felt like was a blowout. Even the one before, when we didn't draw the lands early on, like I felt like we're just one land away from just like going off. But like that last game was a little more blowout. The rest were really close, which was cool. So again, thank you, Joseph. Thank you all. One thing, oops, what did I want to look at? I just wanted to look real quick at over here, yeah. What packs I had. Yeah, now 9. Jeez, I have so many random packs in here. Yeah, at some point, probably won't do it today. Let's open one Dustmorn pack. I just want to see what's in here. Air exposure. Marina Vendrell's Grimoire, yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. But anyway, thanks again, Mark. Have a great day. Joseph, you too. Have a great day. Aristio, you as well. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all being here, chatting with me, keeping me company while I played. Definitely had a lot of fun. So thank you very much. And like I said, we will do this again hopefully soon. Hopefully next week. So that's the plan. As long as nothing comes up, and we'll do it again. So anyway, thanks again, everybody, and have a great day. I'll see you Saturday. We'll do a premiere Saturday and Sunday again. So should you open it or keep it sealed? I wish, because you can do this on Magic Online, I wish you could use your packs for drafts. Then I would really be in good shape. But anyway, thanks, Aristio. Thanks, Aramus. Have a great day. And I will see y'all Saturday. We'll do a live premiere of the video. So see y'all then. Have a great day.